Sunthornpu was born during the King I of Ratanagosin era on the 26th of June in 1786. He was behind the palace where the Bangkok Noi train station was located. His father was from Rayong province. His mother was from another province. Sunthornpu was born after Bangkok city was established. His father and his mother divorced, and then his father became a monk where he was originally from, and his mother went to serve princess as a wet nurse. Sunthornpu had an opportunity to work in the palace with his mother. Sunthornpu fell in love with a lady in the palace. Her name was Jan, who was related to the royal family. They were punished and arrested because their relationship violated the traditional social order. When the king died, they were pardoned. Following the pardon, Sunthornpu went to visit his father who lived in Rayong province. While he was returning to Rayong, he wrote a poem called Nirat Mueang Klang, which became one of his most favorite, a poem called Nirat Mueang Klang, which became one of his most famous poems. The poem described his journey with great detail. He wrote the poem for his fiancée, Jan. After he returned to the palace in Bangkok, he married Jan and they had a son named Pat, an appointed court poet before becoming an alcoholic, being left by his wife, and around 1821 being jailed after a fight. The couple was not married long. After Sunthornpu's love affair with another woman, the couple divorced and went their separate ways. This was the first of many marriages ending in divorce. The wife whom he loved the most was Jan. During Rama II era, the king was very pleased with Sunthornpu. The king was so pleased with Sunthornpu, in fact, that he was promoted to be Khun Sunthorn Wohan. In King Rama III monarchy, Sunthornpu made one detrimental mistake by correcting the king's poem in the presence of the king and king's officers. Sunthornpu was stripped of his farmer title as punishment. He entered the Buddhist priesthood but eventually left the priesthood to become a merchant. King Rama IV's princess read his poem called Prak Apaimani. She was very pleased and asked him to finish the poem. The King Rama IV promoted him to Prat Sunthorn Wohan. He spent the rest of life at peace until he died in 1855. He left behind a legacy of poems that have become famous over time because they describe Thai history. Thai people now study his poems to learn about the history of their country. His poetic works were honored by UNESCO. He began the epic poem Prapaimani in prison and published it in installments over the next 20 years. The epic tale follows the title character Prince Apaimani, a Byronic hero, in his romantic adventures throughout ancient Thailand. Sunthorn's 9 Nirats, which record his associations between memories and sites he visited, are also popular. He was out of favor during the reign of Rama III from 1824 to 1851, whose writing he had once criticized. At one point, he was driven by poverty to become a monk.